Hello dear traders, you are on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina. Investors expressed risk sentiment for the whole previous trading week. It means that currency pairs will be sensitive to macroeconomic data. Let's sort out what particular events will make the most impact on traders. On Monday, investors will focus on the Canadian currency. Apart from the steady rally of oil prices, the loonie could find support from a quarterly overview by the Bank of Canada. Compared to the dovish rhetoric of the Federal Reserve, the stance of Canada's central bank appeals better to investors. If demand for riskier assets persists in the market, the Canadian dollar will continue its advance. The Reserve Bank of Australia gave a positive assessment of the domestic economy at the latest policy meeting. So, on Tuesday, investors will search for clues to the optimistic stance in the minutes of the policy meeting held in March. If the board confirms warning risk to the domestic economy, the USD pair will resume a climb. During the European session on Tuesday, the market will be allowed to report on the UK labour market. The number of jobless claims is expected to have risen by 17,300 in March, from 27,000 in February. In a separate report, experts predict upbeat average earnings index, though some analysts have less optimistic expectations. The consensus suggests a flat change in UK wages. If it comes true, such information is certainly bearish for the pound sterling. On Wednesday, the economic calendar is loaded with macroeconomic data. Traders speculating on the sterling will adjust their decisions to inflation data from the UK. Analysts assume that consumer prices grew 0.2% in March. The Eurostat agency is due to release final data on consumer inflation in the Eurozone. According to flash estimates, the CPI could have edged down to 1.4% in March on a yearly basis. The flash figure is likely to be confirmed, so it would be fresh evidence of sluggish economic conditions in the Eurozone that could trigger sell-off of the single European currency. Apart from inflation data from the UK and other European countries, Canada will present its CPI as well. Here, analysts also foresee a slowdown in consumer inflation in March that is beneficial to the US dollar. Besides, it would be a good idea to take notice of other important reports to be released in the first half of the trading week. On Monday, there is the total net treasury international capital flows, which measures demand for dollar-dominated assets. On Tuesday, the Center for European Research will provide the Business Climate Index for Germany and the Eurozone. On the other side of the Atlantic, the United States will present data on industrial production. On Wednesday, the heavily packed economic calendar contains a series of macroeconomic data from China, such as GDP for the first quarter, industrial production and retail sales. Later in the global trading day, the Eurozone, the United States and Canada will release trade balance data. You were watching Forex Trader Calendar on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina. We wish you profitable deals.